What's up guys, Holden here, H-Bomb Fitness. So I just did a shoulder workout and I was kind of realizing where a lot of our tight spots are. So everyone pretty much who lives in society has really tight pecs, specifically pec minor. Pec minor, it attaches from your ribs and attaches to that coracoid process of your scapula. So when that thing is tight, obviously, it can pull that scapula anteriorly, which is correlated with that internal rotation of the scapula, or that protraction. Okay, so first we're going to clean that up, loosen that up, but also a really important one that not a lot of people probably think of is the external rotators. So we have your supraspinatus, which is right above the spine of your scapula, infraspinatus, below the spine of your scapula, and then we have teres minor. So those are all external rotators, and then we got subscap, which is the internal rotator. So basically what happens is these external rotators, when we are protracting all day, just sitting down, we protract our scapula, so our shoulder comes in, and so what happens is these external rotators kind of have to hold on to their dear life, if you will. So they're attaching from your scapula, and they're originating from your scapula and attaching to that head of the humerus. Okay, and so what's happening is when we're protracting all day from sitting, those things are just trying to hang on for their life. Okay, so with that comes a lot of tightness, weakness, and all that. So by loosening those up, it's not necessarily weakening them more. Basically, since they're always, eccentrically, isometrically, and concentrically contracting, they just do a lot of workload. So in a way, we're kind of releasing them opposed to making them weaker. Okay, so this is what you're gonna do first. Going back to that pec minor, take the ball, alright, literally place it right there on your chest. Okay, so your pec minor is actually a little laterally opposed to your pec major, and it's underneath it obviously, but you don't want to put the ball like right here. You're not going to really get it. You want to try and get as close to your shoulder as possible. And so we're just going to wait there for a couple seconds. Obviously waiting here longer the better. And then what you can do with this hand is, move it around, try and reach up. Just do anything to try and just get a different stimulus down there. Okay. Last thing we're gonna do, take the ball. Okay, and so where these external rotators start to attach, we can kind of get their muscular origins as well from that scapula. Take the ball, put it right there, and you're just gonna lean on it. And you can tell when you do this, it doesn't feel very good. You're not on any bones or anything, but these external rotators are just so tacked down. They're doing a lot of work, and so with that, the byproduct is just tightness, weakness. So by doing this, we can relieve some tension there, but it's also your job to really strengthen these things, because we can just keep doing this, but the problem has to be solved from the root of it, and that comes from sitting all day with protracted shoulders, and so these external rotators have to do a lot of work, so they get weak, tight. So we're kind of doing a counterbalance right here. We're trying to loosen pec minor and kind of loosen these, not loosen, but just kind of relieve these external rotators. But now it's our job to, strengthen our retractors in our back, rhomboids, middle trap, and then, strengthen these external rotators. You might be wondering what the internal rotator is. That's the subscapularis. So that originates on that anterior portion of your scapula. So if you picture your scapula, the anterior portion, and then it attaches to your humerus, but it's an internal rotator. It's pretty hard to access. You need a therapist really to get down in there. But right now we're just going to focus on the external rotators. Alright? So there you go, guys. Pec minor, external rotators. See you.